is made with the Darling Punch box. Darling Punch box. I found this set on the retired list a few weeks ago, and so I got each of my club members a box from me for being in club this time, and so I finally got together to make the cards to go with them. So all of my club girls have this set and the punch, and doggone it, they're sold out. So if you choose to make these cards with me, you can either borrow my set or come over after the stay-at-home order is lifted and make them at in my stamping room. So anyhow, I'm going to get started here. Again, this is using the Petal Pink cardstock, which I love. And then I have the card base is the Petal Pink, a layer of Very Vanilla, which is 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have a piece of the really gorgeous metallic designer paper, and this was from the let me find it for you. It was from the Parisian stamp set bundle. Sweet. Hang on one second here. I think it was kind of up front here. Here it is. Yeah, it's called Parisian Blossom Specialty Designer Series paper. Has the champagne foil accents. So anyhow, this one then was cut at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, which is just 1/8 of an inch smaller than this piece, because I just wanted just a little layer showing out behind that. So I'm going to go ahead and put these two pieces together like that. So you're just going to have a little bitty, I think it'll be a 1/16 of an inch. There we go. Okay, so before I do anything else, I'm going to take my ribbon, and I gave 2 pieces in the kit. So one is the short one, just to put around this piece. So I put my tape on the back to hold down my ribbon and see if I get it straight. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so at that point, then I can go ahead and apply this piece to the front of the card. And this one is just the regular 1/4 inch around here. So there's that. Now, I already cut out with my die cutting machine the stitched shape, the circle, and that's these. They come in the ovals, squares, and circles. And this one was the next to the largest circle size. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop that up with dimensionals onto the front of the card. I'm just going to use a couple, maybe 3. There we go. And just apply this to the front. So I'm just putting things together before I actually do any stamping today. So since I'm going to have things coming out of the bottom here, I'm going to leave that area down there with no dots. So there, I've got that on there. Now, I stamp these ahead of time. So what you're going to do is you're going to stamp the Petal Pink on white paper, and you're going to stamp black on the white cardstock. So I've already done that ahead of time to save some time. So I'm going to punch out, I don't like that one, I'm going to punch out that one with the punch that goes with the set. Set that over there. And then I'm going to punch out, I'm not going to punch out. I'm going to cut out, fussy cut. Which one do I want? This one here. I'm just going to cut out. I guess I could have punched it out ahead of time, but nah, I want the whole piece here. So I'm going to cut this out. Something on my scissors. Like this. Okay, so there's that. And so what I'm going to do is just tape that down on there. You could pop it up if you wanted to, but it's just a little bitty strip, so I think I just am going to glue that down on there. Using my silicone mat so I don't get tape all over my paper. Okay, so then I'm just going to put that on there. You can center yours. Okay, so then I measured this piece, and it is, if you do square, it's 1 3/8. So I cut out a square, 1/4 of an inch larger, so it's 1 5/8 inch square. And then what I did, what you can do if you want to, you could just put it behind like that if you wanted. Or if you wanted it like this one, I'll show you how I did that. I just took the punch, and then I took and put that in the corner. Just every little corner here. Just push it right up against there. At the bottom, and the other bottom. And there you have it. So then I am going to put several dimensionals on this. Just remembered, I took sponge with some of the Petal Pink ink pad. Just did that a little bit. I think just to be different this time, I'm going to put it more in this. No, I don't want it in the center. I still want it over here. That, and then I'm going to take the white piece that I've already cut out. I'm going to get a little more ink here, and then just go around the edges here. I just like that little touch of color, like that. Okay, now I'm going to pop this piece up onto that Petal Pink piece. Take off my back, so it was already off. Okay, and then I'm just going to put that on top of that layer. See how that just fits perfectly. Makes a nice little border. Okay, so next what I did was I gave everybody 2 of the little flower punch. That was the one that was available during celebration if you purchased $100. And so if you didn't have this one already, I went ahead and punched those out for you in the Petal Pink. And then I sponged these pretty good too. And just kind of roughed them up a bit. And that way they kind of look more real. Like paper flowers are real. Okay. Now, do the other one. Okay, do it on both sides because I have them kind of curled up. I didn't want the light on the back showing. Okay, I set that over there. Now I'm going to take another dimensional, put that on the back, and put one on top of the other one. You can stagger it if you want to, or you can do it going the same. I think I like it kind of staggered just a bit. If your ink is still kind of wet after you just sponged them, it doesn't want to stick so good to the glue or the dimensionals. So then I took a couple of the Sprig that I punched out using the Sprig Punch. I did one in Pear Pizzazz, one in Mossy Meadow. So I just took a little bit of glue and I stuck that behind right there. And then I took the other one and did the same thing. Like that. Cute. And then I think I'm going to take a little one here and just pop this one up onto about right there, right on the edge of the circle. And there's my little flower. Now, another piece of the vanilla ribbon. This one's for the bow, and this I made a double. So I just wrapped that around twice, pull this over and under, back over the top, and just tie it in a tight knot. Tight as you can get it. Okay, and then I slide that off. Pull it apart a little bit. Then I'm just going to attach this piece like right there in the corner. Cute little bow. I'm going to put him on with a couple of glue dots. One, two. Just to make sure he sticks on there well. Close that up. Put it right there. And I'm going to just trim off the edges of the ribbon at an angle. Okay. And then you can use whatever embellishments you have at home. I used clear faceted gems. These are the silvery colors. And I just put in a small clear one in the center of the flower. Or, like I said, you can use whatever you have. These are retiring. I believe they're still available right now. And then I also added some champagne rhinestones because I just think they're cute. So I just covered up the little crowns. This is such a cute birthday card. Okay, so I did that. And I put one down here. And then I put another one on the stitched circle. I think like right there would be cute. Okay, so there's the front of my card. So for the inside, I chose wishing you happiness today and always. Just ink that up. Put it in the center. And this stamp came from So Sentimental, one of my faves. And so then all I did was put that on the inside. Like that. And there is your cute little birthday card made with the Darling Punch stamp set and punch. Let me know if you like it. Okay? See you soon.